In this video, I'm going to reveal to you the number one strategy in order to heal yourself and what that strategy is. By watching this video, you will not have to wonder, how do I heal myself anymore? So when your body is in a state of being unhealed, there is some form of dis-ease within your nervous system. A disease does not have to be something like cancer. A dis-ease could be having brain fog. It could be being more fatigued. It could be being in constant fight or flight, and that is where the dis-ease originates. So the dis-ease is created from having an unregulated nervous system. The nervous system, what it is it's a set of nerves that go all throughout your entire body. And it is comprised of your subconscious mind. And your nervous system is very in tune. It works hand in hand with your subconscious mind. What this is a part of is the nervous system is a part of the somatic body. Soma means of the body. And when the nervous system is dysregulated, it causes your somatic body to also be in a state of fight or flight. So you being unhealed is your nervous system being in an unregulated state. Being unregulated comes from having stored emotions. When emotions aren't properly felt in the body, something happens. They end up getting stored all throughout you. So any unprocessed emotions are just going to end up getting stored within the body. These are your unprocessed emotions. And what unprocessed emotions do is over time, they manifest as a disease. So the disease could be an autoimmune condition. It could be constant brain fog. It could be having low energy. It can manifest as cancer. It can manifest as diabetes. All these dis-eases, chronic dis-eases, are caused from stored emotions being held within the body. So the actual healing process, what you have to go through is a process of allowing yourself to feel stored emotions. We have to allow ourselves to feel these to ultimately bring the body out of an unregulated state. And by feeling the emotions, we bring the body into regulation. So then let's go into how you actually allow yourself to feel these emotions so that you can ultimately heal yourself. So when the body is in an unregulated state, what it is it's in a sympathetic state. This is a fight or flight state. And what it signals to the body is it's unsafe. It doesn't feel safe. And when the body doesn't feel safe, that is when the body is going to be in that state of dis-ease. Now, when the body is in a regulated state, the body is more in a parasympathetic state. Parasympathetic is rest and recover state. We want to be in this state much more than we are in a sympathetic state. And when the body is in a calm, relaxed state, what do you think it is in then? It's going to be in a safe state. And it will be in a state of, rather than dis-ease, it will be in a state of ease. So what I'm going to teach you now is how we go through this process. Here is ultimately what we want to do is create safety within the body, get it into a parasympathetic state. So the way that you go through that is first we need to find stillness. When we are constantly go, 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 we never have a chance to be able to process those stored emotions. They're just going to be bottled down more and more. And if you're a person that's go, 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 that is because you have emotions that are within you that want to be felt, but you're basically running away from them. So we want to find stillness. So that might mean laying down. It might mean going on a meditation cushion. And then once you find that stillness, it could also just be going out into nature the next thing that you want to do is you want to connect with your breath. What the breath does is it allows us to get out of the head and go into the body. So we go from the head into the body. The body is, like I mentioned before, that's where all the stored emotions are, is they're held within the soma. They're held within the body. And by going into your breath, this might look like literally just sitting on that meditation cushion and focusing on the breath moving in through the nose and out through the mouth. If you do that repetitively and you're just focusing on the breath, that will ultimately bring you out of the mind and into the body because you have something to focus on. The next thing is that as you continue to focus on your breath, I ask you to feel in your body any area where there is tension or uneasiness. So this might mean as you breathe, you just feel some tension in your belly. You might feel it in your solar plexus. You might feel a contraction in your heart. You might feel some pain in your head. What I ask you to do then is to literally just focus on it. Place your awareness on the spot that there is tension. Place your awareness on this. And as you place your awareness on the spot and you continue to breathe, you place your awareness on this space, I then ask you to ask it, how do you want to move? We are very in tune spiritual beings when we choose to believe that. And so you can literally just tune into this space within you and ask, how do you want to move? And what you're doing by that is, how do you want to feel? And then what you do after you ask that, you tune into it in your body. Trust the first voice that comes to you. Your body will tell you how this emotion wants to move. So then what you ultimately allow yourself to do is to not be the block that stops you from feeling that emotion. And instead, you become the bridge. When that emotion arises, then you feel it. Feeling the emotion may look like you shed a tear, you cry, you may want to shake, or you may want to yell, whatever it is. This is ultimately how you're going to allow yourself to feel this emotion, is by moving it out. That might mean crying. It might mean shaking. It might mean yelling into a pillow. It might mean punching a pillow. However this energy wants to move, you allow it to move. Then, once you allow it to move, you come back to your breath. Because when you come back to your breath, after you've just released this emotion, you've moved it, when you come back to your breath, it allows your body to know that it's safe. And when the body knows that it's safe, then you rewrite the pattern and you tell your body moving forward, hey, we can feel emotions. And when we feel emotions, we can come right back to the centered place. And you're also teaching yourself this, that after you feel the emotion, you've probably been taught your whole life that it's not okay to feel your emotions. When you feel the emotion, you then teach your body, when you come back to the breath and it's safe, that it's okay to feel your emotions. And after you continue to feel these emotions, what you're going to do is you're going to take yourself from this unregulated state to the regulated state, where you're ultimately now in a parasympathetic state. Your body feels safe and you are in a place of ease. And that is ultimately what is going to help your body to heal. Because when the body is in a place of coherence and a place of ease, then it cannot be in dis-ease. It's in a place of ease. So that is how it heals. So ultimately, the number one strategy to heal yourself is to feel your emotions. Emotions are the gateway to your healing, because we are emotional beings, and emotions are meant to continuously move through us. When we block them, that and suppress them, that is when we put ourselves in a state of dis-ease. So we want to put ourselves in a state of ease, ultimately allowing us to heal by feeling our emotions. There you go, fam. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please like it, please subscribe. And if you would like more practices just like this, read the description down below. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.